The Regional Tariff Response Initiative will be delivered by PacifiCan in British Columbia to help BC businesses respond, adapt, and continue to compete. Canadian businesses face economic uncertainty as tariffs disrupt international export markets and global supply chains. In this moment of volatile. Vancouver, British Columbia, September 5, 2025, members of the media are invited to attend a media availability with the Honourable Gregor Robertson, Minister of Housing and Infrastructure and Minister responsible for Pacific Economic Development Canada, and the Honourable Bernadette Smith, Manitoba. The Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Industry and Minister responsible for Canada Economic Development for Quebec Regions, will highlight support measures for the tariff-impacted aluminum industry in the province of Quebec. Date Monday, September 8, 2025. Time 9:30 am. Location Montreal, Quebec M. September 5, 2025. Toronto, Ontario. Parliamentary Secretary Karim Bardzi, on behalf of the Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Industry and Minister responsible for Canada Economic Development for Quebec Regions, recently concluded a successful 2-day tour of the Greater Toronto Area, highlighting Saguenay, Quebec, September 5, 2025. Canada Economic Development for Quebec Regions Carlos Ladau, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Industry and Minister responsible for CED, will visit the Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean region from September 7 to 9, 2025. On behalf of Minister Joly, he will take the Honourable Patty Hajdu, Minister of Jobs and Families and Minister responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency for Northern Ontario, will be in Thunder Bay to make an announcement regarding Canada's strategic sectors. The photo opportunity and media availability will follow the announce. Whitehorse, Yukon, September 5, 2025. The Government of Canada is delivering over $18.7 million to the Yukon this year to create communities that are stronger and more connected. The Government of Yukon administers this funding and creates agreements with communities and First Nation governments to be Portugal. Covas T. Phillips, Newfoundland and Labrador, September 5, 2025. The Government of Canada is delivering over $33.4 million to Newfoundland and Labrador this year to create communities that are stronger and more connected. Our communities can only grow to support more housing and realize their FedNor funds will help Confederation College create 2 skilled positions to grow businesses and organizations in the region. Marcus Pawlowski, Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay, Rainy River, today announced a FedNor investment of $377,745 in Confederation College. The investment will support Thyro. Canada remains deeply concerned about the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan, which was further exacerbated by the magnitude 6.0 earthquake and aftershocks that struck Nangarhar province on August 31. With thousands of people affected, humanitarian efforts must be scaled up to ensure that The Hollywood Reporter has named National Film Board of Canada Commissioner Suzanne Guevermont to the Canada 25, its inaugural list of top deal and decision makers, recognizing her leadership and impact in Canada's film industry. Appointed Government Film Commissioner and Chairperson of the NFB in November. FedNor funding will support the work of the Centre for Smart Mining at Cambrian College. Vivian Lapointe, Member of Parliament for Sudbury, today announced a FedNor investment of $1,050,000 in Cambrian College, a Centre for Smart Mining. The announcement was made on behalf of the Honourable Patty Had. On August 29, 2025, investigators from the Canada Border Services Agency took part in the extradition from Mexico of Martin Bessette, a 50-year-old Canadian citizen charged with tobacco smuggling. Legal proceedings against him can now resume. On June 15, 2022, Mr. Bessette pled guilty to 8-count federal investment helps increase foot traffic and economic activity for local businesses. The Government of Canada is helping visitors and residents navigate with ease and discover all that the Cape Breton Regional Municipality has to offer. Today, Mike Callaway, Member of Parliament for Sydney, Glacé. Quebec City, September 5, 2025. Arts and culture are a vital pillar of our social unity and they strengthen our communities. They contribute to our national pride, our collective identity and our economic growth. Today, Steve Lavoie, Member of Parliament, announced $37,900 in funding for the festive Burnaby, the Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, the Honourable Tim Hodgson, will announce funding for carbon management technologies in British Columbia. Media availability will follow. Date Monday, September 8, 2025. Time 9 a.m. PT. All accredited media are asked to pre-register by emailing